One thing that I've learned in the fullness of my years that I will be happy to share with you, my friend. Oh, well, never mind then. Be well as you journey on. One thing that I've learned in the fullness of my years that I will happily share with you, if you'd like, seemingly friendly person. Well, there is that. Perhaps not then. Be well as you will go. One thing that I have learned in the fullness of my years, I will share with you if you're interested. Not terribly overtly hostile person. Oh, I see. Well, I hasten to clarify that I have never accosted a mother in such a way. Go, by all means. My apologies. Asshole. If your ears would hear, young one, there is something that I have learned in the fullness of my years that would benefit you well, I'm sure, if you would tarry just a moment. No, I'm not on TikTok. Please don't call me Grandpa. First of all, because I did not sire your parent, and also because you should not assume that I identify as a male. Now you wait. I hasten to clarify that I have never accosted a mother in such... Well then go, you little shit. I hope you'll flunk your SATs. And get off my lawn! Well, hey there, puppy. What a good fella. Which I mean in a fellow energy construct on this planet. Nothing to do with your gender. Oh, is that so? Well then, okay then, who is a good boy? You want to know what I've learned, puppy boy? In the fullness of my years, what I've learned? Well, I'll tell you. Growing into your own heart is a process that can happen younger rather than older. It should, actually, happen younger rather than older. The world would be so much better for it. It's a benefit of growing old, sure, but you don't have to wait so long for it. And it's lovely when it happens. But it's also lonely. See, when you listen to your own heart, and dance to your own tune, and march to your own drummer, yeah, I know. Like I'm ever going to be regimented enough to march to any drummer, not even my own. But when you do, then you become an alien to others. You become too much work, too hard to understand. You lose your value if your transformation isn't into a star or a flower or a jewel or a unicorn or a goddamn butterfly. If you grow into your heart and are rebirthed a pine cone or a pine nut or just a nut, an old, tired, worn-out nut that doesn't fit in any machine. Well, even then, you'd like to hang with a bunch of other old, tired, worn-out nuts in an old pan on a workbench. Well then, you're such a good boy. Thank you.